Hello there, and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm, of course, George. Welcome along to the channel, everybody. And yeah, it's sort of a, a midweek one. It's a take your mind off what's happening in the first team kind of one, because it's a quick one, but it's a congratulations to the under 21s, the Leeds United Academy, who have been promoted from their division, Premier League Division 2, obviously Youth Division 2. Yeah, they've been promoted. They won last night, a 3-0 win over Nottingham Forest Academy. Yeah, saw them promoted to the first division. I think they got relegated, didn't they, last season from the first Premier League division back up, straight back up at the first time of asking. Like I said, a little bit of a distraction from the first team things that are going on. Obviously, it's a massive weekend for Leeds now. Only 2 games left. We need to win at West Ham on Sunday. I look forward to that one a bit later in the week. Excuse me. But yeah, yeah, a win, a 3-0 win. It was a healthy crowd at Elland Road. Let me know in the comments. Did you go? Were you one of the over 12,000 people that were at Elland Road last night to cheer the lads to a 3-0 win? Um, and let me know how they played. I mean, there's some of these lads, it's exciting time. For the youth team, it might not be for the first team, like we've said, but at this moment, but it definitely is for the academy boys. Many of these lads, I think, really probably need to play first team football somewhere next season. I think if we get relegated, if we end up getting relegated, I think a fair few of these boys will be um, involved in the first team. You know, the likes of Mateo Joseph, Sonny Perkins, Darko JB, who I'll cover in my introducing videos. I need to wrap them up before the end of the season, and he's one. He made his debut, didn't he, for Man City against Man City late last year. So he'll be in there. Obviously, introducing is any youth player coming through makes his Premier League debut in the first team, or his first team debut. Would it be Championship next season? I'll continue it in that division. So yeah, I think most of them will be involved. Should we go down? They've got promoted with a regular sort of a 4-2-2-2 formation. The likes of JB has partnered Archie Gray in the midfield. Obviously, Gray has featured on the bench, an unused substitute, quite a few times for the first team. Yet to make his senior debut. He's only 17 though, so there's plenty of time for him. Um, yeah, him alongside Darko JB seemed to be a good partnership. Sonny Perkins and Sean McGurk on, further forward, and then take your pick from the front line. Obviously, it's Joseph. It was Rutter last night. I mean, Jorginho Rutter's been playing. He played the playoff game against Villa, which was the 3-0 winner as well. I think it was last week, I think. But I mean, what's that about? We've paid £35 million for Jorginho Rutter. He can't get a game at the moment for the first team. Now he's turning out for the under 21s. And I think he'll stay. Should we go down? I know people say, "Oh, he's worth so much." I'm sure somebody will want it, but the owners will want to recoup some of that 35. In terms of performances and goals for Leeds United, not in terms of transfer revenue. Ruta got his first goal, incidentally, for the for Leeds, albeit at a lower youth level. Last night he scored the first one with the number 9 on his back. Yeah, I think he'll stay regardless of what division we're in next season. Hopefully, he can get some goals in. Hopefully, he can play a part in these last 2 games. Because and let me know how he did last night if you went. Because yeah, obviously willing Rutter to do well. Obviously, he's in a lead shirt. You're playing for our club. He's part of the team and everything, and everybody needs to work together for the next couple of games, and you know get this. Hopefully we stay in the Premier League and Rutter comes good next season, whatever division we're in. Because like I said, I do think he'll stay. Mullin and Moore, 2 defenders, got the other two. A couple of really, really nice goals, actually. That Mullin one really controlled finish into the corner. Chris Moore, bullet header, wasn't it? Close range. So that wrapped it up. So congratulations to those guys. Like I said, let me know in the comments there who you're looking forward to seeing potentially in the first team. Who should we watch out for um, next season? Should any of them break in? Because I do think some of them will go out in first. If we're in the Premier League, if we're still in the Premier League, I think the likes of Joseph, Perkins, JB, maybe even Archie Gray. Um, and perhaps one or two others, Diogo Monteiro maybe as well. Maybe they go out for first team football, like we've seen Cresswell, Gelhardt, the likes of them go out this season. Maybe those guys before mentioned will go out on loan if we're in the Premier League. If we're in the Championship, I do think a fair few of them will be. Definitely likes of Joseph, like I've said, JB, um, Perkins, will be involved for sure in the first team squad. Maybe even Sean McGurk, who continues to impress in the under 21s as well. Let's wait and see. But let me know how it was. What was the atmosphere like? Obviously, they lifted the shield, got the promotion shield at the end of it. Let me know how it was. But congratulations to those guys, and the future looks bright, even if the present isn't currently. Let's wait and see if any of those boys break in. Thanks very much for watching. Marching on together. I'll see you on the next one.